Alrighty, hello. My name is Knox Hampton, and this is my CLG project on assistive technology. Now, assistive technology is described as any item, piece of equipment, software program, or product system that is used to increase, maintain, or improve the functional capabilities of persons with disabilities. This comes in many forms and it ranges from mainly three categories: low tech, mid tech, and high tech. It can be something like an iPad, a computer, something very high tech, low tech items such as fidget toys, pencil grips. A mid tech item would be something like a wheelchair. And definitely, hopefully, by the end of this, you will have a greater understanding of assistive technology and understand why there needs to be a greater conversation about it so that educators can use it to help support students with disabilities. Now, for my research, I found six articles, and in the first one, Access for All Adapted Literacy Through Low Tech Assistive Technology, some low-cost assistive technology are digital books, PowerPoints, and squishy books, which I really like for children with sensory issues. That's just showing more examples of assistive technology, and also it talks about how it doesn't need to always be pricey. You may not have the budget to get an iPad for every student who may need it, so these are some good examples of how to properly support a student who requires assistive technology. In the second article here, low tech, mid tech, and high tech levels of assistive technology were used. It was concluded that not every case of assistive technology will be the same, and it is very dependent on a student's needs. You can take two students with disabilities, but they may need two wildly different pieces of assistive technology. You may not find success with the high tech stuff. You may need to look at mid tech or low tech, or you may need a student who needs that extra help with the high tech. It is very much a case by case basis. Now, continued on in our third article, there is surprisingly a lack of knowledge from the majority of teachers presented in the article about assistive technology. I believe the statistic was like 90 something percent of teachers didn't implement it, and also 90% of teachers didn't know they had that type of technology at their disposal. And it's really depressing that you have something so close that can help a student succeed, but you're just unaware. I bet those teachers were kicking themselves over it. It's probably very frustrating. And then the fourth article here, assistive technology is not only just for K through 12 students, it's also for preschool age children as well. That article delves into how assistive technology can help a preschooler age student with literacy, and it's very interesting. So for the fifth one, it was concluded that there needs to be more training to properly educate assistive technology users and officers. Officers is basically like school faculty, teachers, and even parents. And this goes into with just the lack of knowledge people have on assistive technology. You need to, as a teacher, educate not only the student how to use assistive technology, but to also show their parents how it works if they have any questions or concerns about it. And for the final article here, a study was conducted to see if assistive technology helps students with severe reading disabilities, and it was concluded that assistive technology had transfer effects on reading ability and to be supportive, especially with students that had the most severe difficulties. This just is evidence to show that this isn't just a distraction for children in the classroom. This stuff genuinely helps students, and that's why I am advocating for it and pushing it as hard as I am right now because there is research, as I'm showing you, to support that this stuff helps out immensely with students with disabilities. Now, how to use assistive technology, like I said earlier, it is a case by case basis. It is reliant on the needs of a student with a disability and what can be used to help assist them. Low tech technology can be implemented in the classroom fairly easily. We'll see some examples of a low tech in a bit. However, if a student requires a more high tech option, a teacher will have to submit an appeal for the use of that assistive technology. The higher up you go, it seems like the more paperwork there is for assistive technology with a student. An example of an assistive technology that I would personally use is if a student had a hearing disability, I would use a Bluetooth amplifier that connects directly to their hearing aids so that a student could hear me better as the teacher. And this is really cool because I got to see this while I was observing this semester, and I got to see this in action, which really inspired me because I just loved that the teacher knew what to do with the student, knew what the student needed for them to be successful. I loved seeing it in person. Here are some examples of assistive technology. What we got over here, it goes low, mid, and then high. So low is something as simple as pencil grips. This is something that you can give a student immediately. You may want to tell their parents about, but this is something it's cost effective and can help a student. A mid-range example is a screen magnifier. Maybe a student has an issue with seeing screens. I mean, I know my eyes get tired after looking at a computer all day, but with students with certain disabilities, this may help them when they are working on computers. And lastly, high tech, it's an iPad. These have been seen in schools all around, but it is a very useful tool with students with disabilities if they need a high-tech piece of assistive technology. Resources, these are two videos. You're more than welcome to look them up. This video is from Denver Public Schools discussing assistive technology. The second one is actually showing a student use assistive technology. And I think these are both an awesome watch to gain a better understanding of assistive technology. And these are the references that I have. This is the reference I used for the definition at the beginning, and these are all of my articles, all six of them. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have gained a better appreciation and have gained knowledge for assistive technology.